Alright, hey guys, welcome to this channel. If you don't know, I'm Lily Productions, and this is my first video based on a series. Today, it's going to be part 1 of the series. This is going to be maybe like a 5-episode series. And this is going to be the first one. It's going to be a remake of Baldis Basics made by me. This is actually something I'm going to continue because back from middle school, I started this. I was a gacha tuber. So if you do recognize some of this content, you know why. Because I used to make videos of all these basics and I actually had my own AU of it. And later this year, I'm about to head into junior year, but during sophomore year, I wanted to actually make this happen before junior year starts and remake it. So here it is. I'm gonna make this professional, well formatted. Before I get into the video, I'm just gonna state that there's gonna be speed drawings. There's gonna be 2 of them in each video. Maybe 1, but most likely 2. It depends on how long the sketch is. But, yeah, let's get started, I guess. Alrighty. Okay, so there is this girl named Ryla. She is a 13-year-old that is towards the end of 8th grade and is heading to freshman year. And one night she had a bad argument with her aunt, and this constantly happens. And Ryla has a habit of running away because her aunt does not care. She usually goes to this specific forest, and it was near her house, so it was a win-win for her, I guess. Like, why would you walk on the streets? That would not make sense, because especially being 13, she would get in trouble definitely. But she would always go to this forest, and one day, the specific, well, not day, but specific night, she sees this white building in the middle of the forest with a yellow door. She's confused because she has never seen this building before, but she shrugs it off and she thinks it's an abandoned building that she has never seen before because it's usually really dark when she runs away. But she does walk towards the door like a dummy. So, like I said, she walks in and she's greeted by this man, and she's freaked out and confused. Like, why is there a whole man in the middle of the woods in an abandoned building just watching her? And it's like, I do not want this man to go off and attack me or whatever the heck his intentions are. She turns around and there's a void outside the schoolhouse. And little did she know this was a haunted schoolhouse. That's why she hasn't seen it before. Baldi uses this tactic in this universe to get trespassers to come in, especially kids or teenagers. And it works, surprisingly. And yeah, she's greeted by him. She's confused. She doesn't know what to do. And you know what she does? She does what he says to do. Like, you know how at the beginning of the game he has his little sequence? Let me put it in.
Oh, hi. Welcome to my schoolhouse.
Yep, and that's the sequence that he has in the game. But if you haven't watched the gameplay yet or played it, I'd say go check it out. I'm gonna have a gameplay in the description, especially from the YouTuber that I watched it from. Anyways, yeah, she follows what he says because she doesn't want to strike this man off. So this is kind of creepy to witness. She goes into the room, the classroom. She gets the notebook. She does it, and then she gets to the second notebook, and she gets one of the questions wrong, and all hell breaks loose. She runs out the classroom, and Baldi is now chasing her around the schoolhouse, and this is where the contrast begins. But yeah, that's part one. If you liked it, make sure you stay tuned for another episode, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.